Since everything is coming together, we're going to discuss Trump's master plan in this episode. If you don't think it will involve XRP and Ripple, guess what? Something is coming your way. We're going to discuss it. We will examine every season. Where are we? When will the season officially begin? In addition to discussing Elon Musk's goals, we will also discuss Ripple's stablecoin. Quite fascinating, isn't it? I'm sure you understand what I mean. You're going to find out if you don't. So without further ado, take a seat back, unwind, and let's dive into a Bitcoin 98,798 up and see the change immediately. 98,800. It has increased by 0.53% over the last day. Ethereum is up 0.2% at 2,801 right now. With XRP trading at a mean lean of 2,043 cents, USDT and USDC are both closing at their dollar pegs. Yes, friend. Don't you love that price now? The total market value of cryptocurrencies is $3,241,000,000,000. After this, where will we go? In my opinion, we are somewhat of a chop range. Until Bitcoin can eventually break out and rise over 104, I believe there will be some volatility across these areas. It can then continue to run after retesting the all-time high at 108. But chop, 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 chop for the moment. We're only going to see that. Everything will be chopped to pieces. Could the 2020 all-time high be retested by XRP? We'll prepare for a retest of XRP at roughly $1.90 to $1.96 if Bitcoin doesn't break out and returns to 90 to 91,000. If it gets down there, it won't stay long. But keep in mind that a retest is not necessary. From here, we may move on and upward. The price of Bitcoin and its goals are the most important factors. After the first video, we discussed this. This tweet is significant. This, in my opinion, is contributing to the direction that the markets are headed. According to Eric Trump, this seems like a wonderful time to invest in Bitcoin. He stated that he thought it was a wonderful opportunity to invest in Ethereum just 2 days ago. The time has come. It's available on Uniswap. Bitmart has it. There will be more listings soon. Since you are aware of what users from those various platforms typically do when the other postings are released, you want to get in before them. Because they want to scalp, they usually buy. They try to get involved in new endeavors. We're starting to step it up, which is why I keep bringing this up. It's in real time. Not yet made public. It's finished, albeit I haven't yet provided a link. Mobile and web-based. This can be played at any time and from any location. Social media logins as well. For those who are unfamiliar with Web3 or cryptocurrency wallets, you can use Gmail to log in and have a wallet created for you instantly. People, this is how we get mass adoption. The group on Telegram is expanding to more than 2,000 participants. The Twitter account is nearly pushing 8,000 to 9,000. As we continue to advance the project, they will continue to develop and grow. I'm hoping you're listening. This is intriguing. For complete openness, Elon Musk is in favor of putting U.S. Treasury transactions on a blockchain. I'll tell you now, this is causing a lot of people to be unhappy. His desire to do this does not sit well with them. What blockchain would this take place on, though? Doge, it's not happening. We are aware that it won't happen on Bitcoin. This should appear on either Cardano or the XRP ledger, in my opinion. I'm just making an assumption here. After all, nobody truly knows, isn't that right? They went out there and made a complete post, Algorand. Why do they believe their blockchain should be used for government operations by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? This is a bid, or at least a plea, from Algorand. How can we escape this advertisement? The X to end the advertisement from this shady news website, CryptoSlayer, is not even visible to me. No thanks, how about it? According to a tweet published on February 4th, the Algorand Foundation emphasized how Algorand's technology might improve openness, especially when it came to monitoring federal spending. Algorand claims that its blockchain is perfect for protecting sensitive government data and thwarting tampering since it is constructed with quantum-resistant security. Algorand, the XRP ledger, and Cardano are all capable of doing that, you know. Therefore, if this does happen, there will be a significant upheaval in this area. Let's see whether Elon can succeed. I admire what he's doing. Good for him. Is altcoin season permanently on hold? What does the growing dominance of Bitcoin portend for the future? We've discussed this storyline. Alt season isn't here if you've been watching my channel for a while. Since it's untrue, I've called out everyone who has been claiming it's all season. First up is Bitcoin season. What have we been witnessing? The dominance of Bitcoin is gradually increasing. Why? Because Bitcoin is going to run. We can enter the altcoin era after Bitcoin has finished operating. It claims that the dominance of Bitcoin has reached its highest level since the 2021 bull market at over 60%. The debate over whether the altcoin season is suspended indefinitely or immediately has heated up due to Bitcoin's growing dominance. I'll tell you now, it hasn't been put on hold, but it will happen eventually. When is the question? Everyone is curious about the exact time. We can begin discussing alt season once Bitcoin establishes itself, reaches its full send and run, and reaches, say, 150 or 175, probably even higher. That's just my really conservative targets. However, there won't be an altcoin season till then. Does that imply that these cryptocurrencies won't pump, then? Are the altcoins not going to surge in value? Not. They will continue to pump. They will still ascend. However, when we discuss alt season, we're talking about parabolic blow-off tops. Not right now, but later this year. Bitcoin must go first. Then we have this. You can tell Stuart Alderati has been paying attention since he posted. Jorge Tolino has reportedly been moved to the SEC's IT division. What a downgrade. Many individuals became agitated because, well, the litigation wasn't finished. All they want is the formal declaration so they can feel relieved that it is finally finished. Alderati informed you that it is currently only a diversion. There is nothing to be concerned about. Ripple resumed hiring in the United States. The attorney for the SEC, who has essentially been ignoring the complaint and the criticism of Ripple, has been kicked out of the case. He will now be working for the SEC in IT. Why would you remove your top dog here if you have no intention of dropping charges and moving forward with this lawsuit? You wouldn't. We're going to continue to battle this, but you know what? That's what Ripple is saying. Go work on your IT now, Stuart Alderati. Off the case, you are. Stuart Alderati had all the papers while he was defending this case, was fully aware of the lawsuit, was familiar with all the files, documentation, and references, and you were just going to fire him. He is being removed for a reason, though, as the lawsuit is now concluded. After that, you learn that the SEC has removed 50 individuals, including 50 of their attorneys, from cryptocurrency proceedings in the U.S., and Ripple stablecoin has formally gone live on Zero Hash and Rebellion. As you can see, Ripple is forming new alliances, launching their stablecoin, and seeing a steady rise in adoption. We have discussed this. Due to MiCA norms and restrictions, Tether is being discontinued in Europe. Ripple stablecoin is now beginning to intervene and take a portion of its market share. People, you're going to have two primary stablecoins. USDC and Rlust. And since Ripple was in charge of minting 20% of the USDC reserves and stables before the stablecoin, I believe Rlust will remove a sizable chunk from USDC. All of the money will now go into Rlust. So, where do we stand in the overall context? What are we searching for? It's easy. Every action is being taken. The replacement is Ripple stablecoin. As part of his strategy, Trump is working with his crypto czar, his basket of currencies, U.S.-approved assets, Ripple's regulations, and the SEC litigation ending. And all of this contributes to the continued and increased use of XRP. I hope you can see what's happening. They won't just give you a black and white explanation, you can make all the connections. For us XRP holders, it has never been that simple. We must work hard and make sure that everything is in order. But what do you know? We're accustomed to it.